things. We understand it very clearly. Our nature is peaceful. We are the absolute. Who I am is absolute happiness. Aham Brahmasmi. That is the nature of every individual. There is no masculine happiness, feminine happiness, Hindu joy, Muslim pain, Christian anger, or Buddhist jealousy. There is no such stuff. It's all so beautiful. We know very, very clearly, but sometimes we do miss a bit sometimes, and that time everything goes crazy. How do we really do that? How do we do that all the time we remain at peace with ourselves? This is everybody's, call it a question, call it a sort of curiosity. Everybody will be interested in this subject. The first thing I must tell you is, usually people consider this as a religious question, something spiritual, existential. They think this is a very, very special question. How to remain with myself all the time, the way the people speak it, that how to be at peace at all the time. So as though nobody is at peace and it's very, very difficult to do that. No, friends. First understand, this is a very, very simple thing that you must recognize. As I always say, everything is simple. Please, for God's sake, for your sake, always for your sake, not for God's sake, don't complicate it. It's absolutely simple. Don't think that you are not all the time not alert. This will be a surprise question for you, surprise answer for you. What do you mean to say that I am always at alert, always I can be peaceful, always at alert? Yes, you can be. See the trick of it, see the nuances of it, or see the, I don't know the secret of it, but every one of us are doing it. Every one of us is doing it. We don't know. Please see, you have to be very, very conscious. When I say you have to be very, very conscious, now suddenly don't say, oh, you have to be very, very conscious means forget everything else. No. We have been doing that. Each one of us, we have been doing it. Think, suppose you are driving a car. Okay, now don't sit down there with very serious people and trying to understand some mysterious, miraculous and existential stuff. Very simple thing. Suppose you are driving a car, motorcycle, cycle. You are driving, you are going to Mahabalipuram. Are you, until you reach, are you alert on the road or you are losing your alertness? If you are losing your alertness, you won't be sitting down here. But that time you don't call it as something alertness. You don't call it. Suppose you are cooking your food. Are you not in that 15 minutes, 20 minutes until the dal is finished, the rice is finished? Are you not very, very conscious, unconsciously conscious? You are conscious, but that time you don't consider it as the meditation. Because what is meditation is no cooking, no eating, no drinking, no driving, no talking. Then only conscious, then only meditation. That you are cooking continuously for 20 minutes without being distracted by anything, and if you do not stay like that, the curry will burn, or sugar will fall in the payasam, or more salt will go into the curry. Some nonsense will happen. But if it turns out to be absolutely perfect, the rice perfectly done, the dal perfectly done, what does it mean? That time you have been in meditation. You have been very, very conscious. But you are not conscious that you are conscious. Why? Because we have already dropped our guard that I am cooking, I am not meditating. Do you understand that point? That time you think you are cooking. That time you thought you are driving. Understand? While meditating, you may not be cooking and driving, but while cooking and driving, you are continuously meditating. That's what you are. Are you getting that twist? But because we have been conditioned to equate meditation with absolutely No other action. And this fellow is always watching movie, He is always lost in song, music. Any time you see the fellow is in football field, any time you look at him, the person is swimming or climbing a mountain. Any time you look at him, he is only talking. As though every other action is opposed to meditation. Do you understand the simplicity of it? So average person, if you tell him, ask him, are you peaceful? How to do that? I am always busy in my life. So busyness of your life does not mean meditation. Always I have to sit down in the office, how can I meditate? Always I have to take care of my child, how can I meditate? Always I have to do my job in the garden, how can I meditate? I have to look after so many people in the hostel or hospital, how can I meditate? This is the logic. Are you getting that point? This is the logic. I am so busy looking after my child, my husband, my wife, my family. What is the time for meditation? That is the beauty of meditation. Meditation is something, whether it is all times, in and through every action, you are in meditation. Just think of it, just see, please see that. Are you not? Please, continuously aware. Which you are not aware, that you are continuously aware. While driving from here to Mahabalipuram, your focus is always on the road, the vehicle, and you know where you are going to go. Look at a sculptor. When he is using his chisel and the hammer, think, one wrong stroke, that stone is finished. Why? Suppose the nose is chipped, can you put up a new stone there? So if the sculptor has brought out a lively sculpture, what is that? Are you getting that point? Please. So those moments, they are totally lost. They are meditation. But we do not name it meditation. We name it as a simple ordinary activity. So the person who does it, even though he is in meditation, he doesn't believe it. Nobody believes it. And the fellow is doing some stone job. He has no sensitivity. Really. In Konark Sun Temple, one day they were busy building that place. And the king goes to see how the work is going on. And when it is going on, there was the chief sculptor, Vishu Maharana, they call it. Maharana means that is the title of the carpenters. He is the master artist. And he has been doing the job. He had one habit of chewing pan. So there will be one fellow sitting down there, employed by him, for him, like an assistant, he will be doing his job, but when he is extending his hand, a pan should be there. While doing that, he will extend his hand. Then when pan should be there, he takes it. And the king at that time had gone, and the king was observing, now this man has extended his hand. But the boy who was supposed to be there, he is afraid of king, so he has run away. So the king knew about it. So immediately from his king himself had the pan, with all in a golden, of course. Ordinary people will put it on a cloth. The king has got a golden case, gold. So he took it and gave it to them, and he ate it. When he took it, the fragrance of it, the richness of that betel, is not ordinary pan. And this is a Banarasi pan, 46 varieties of masala and all that. When he tasted it, he said, He looked at the king. Oh, you are so apologetic that the king is serving. The king said, no. It's a privilege to serve him. Why? Because that time is he sculptor or God? Think.